Good morning, everybody. I am still here in Twillingate at this lovely park up that I found here on the hill, but the wind is howling out there like I was kind of anticipating yesterday evening. So I am glad that I did manage to get the drone up yesterday for sunset a little bit, because sure as heck ain't gonna be happening today, which is a little annoying, but it is what it is. It's 6:30. I just woke up early because I can't sleep anymore. Sunrise is until I believe almost 8 o'clock, so I definitely have some time to kill here. But yeah, it's also chilly. It's only about 1 degree right now, but I'm just gonna hang out here for a little bit, maybe get some breakfast going, and then see what happens for sunrise. I don't know what the conditions are. I haven't looked outside yet, but regardless, just gonna hang out and then we'll get going. Just doing a little bit of work here quickly before I start my day. Give you guys a little peek outside. Pretty clear out, so might not be a ton in a ways as a good sunrise, but you never know, we'll see. But I'm just gonna finish up doing some file transfers here, put the laptop away, and then I think we're gonna cook some breakfast inside here because it's way too windy outside to try and use the jet boil. All right, actually looking at my food, I thought I brought a ton of food with me, and I did, but I'm actually kind of running out in a matter of speak, depending on how much longer this trip has gone. I went through an entire box of Cliff Bars. I have half a bar left. I have still some oatmeal left, but in terms of like cans, I'm kind of running out of stuff, but we'll see. This thing was full to the brim at the start. So gonna make some breakfast here. I'm gonna boil some water to make some tea, and for breakfast I'm gonna be having sardine fillets today. Oh, yummy yummy. That's gonna be my breakfast. So just so you guys know, don't you worry about me. I'm living luxury here. Sardine fillets. Okay, let that boil up. And then we'll make ourselves some tea. All right, we're done here. This is always the fun part because everything's unstable in here. All right, cheers guys. I'm gonna enjoy my tea. Gonna eat my sardines with my tea here. And then I got some awesome news actually. I just got a notification on my phone when I woke up saying that we just hit 100 subscribers. I believe we're actually at a 101 subscribers, so that's actually a pretty awesome milestone for me, that I've been able to, you know, at least entertain 100 of you guys throughout the 30 days or almost 30 days that I've been on the road. So I really appreciate it so much. All of you who like the videos, who comment and let me know what you think about the videos, and all of you that have subscribed, I appreciate you all more than you know, and it really helps me while I'm getting started here on YouTube. So thank you guys so much. You know, let me know what you guys think. If you guys like this kind of stuff, we're gonna keep doing it after this trip. There's gonna be more to come, don't you worry. But gonna enjoy my breakfast here and then figure out what's gonna happen with sunrise. All right guys. cold out, guys. That wind is absolutely freezing. I had to put another layer on, and it's chilly, I'll tell you what. The car right now is saying it's 9 degrees. It feels way colder than that with the wind. We're getting about 50-60 km/h sustained winds and gusts up to 70, I believe, 75. And then I was looking at the forecast, and it's supposed to get colder throughout the day, which is weird. Not warmer. Yesterday it was gorgeous, 15 degrees, 17 degrees. I was dying in the car at night, but I woke up and I knew it was chilly. It's cold outside, so it's not too bad right now, but it says it's supposed to go down to like 1 degree today here, which is a little concerning. But looking at the 14-day forecast, the weather still seems decent for the next 2 weeks that I'll be here. Like, you know, 10 degrees, 12 degrees, so nothing too crazy. Back home in Winnipeg, they're already getting snow and it's like -5, so I'd rather be here, that's for sure. But in terms of a shot for sunrise, I don't know what's gonna happen. I can't fly the drone. It'll end up in China, and it's really, really windy. So it's a nice view to look at, but if I get a shot, I get a shot. If not, we'll just kind of enjoy this beautiful view out my window. Okay guys, the sun is rising. It's looking pretty decent right now, but the wind is crazy. It's so cold out. I think I'm gonna kind of get out of this spot, head back towards the main town area. Maybe go back to that lookout hill that I drove up the other day. I don't know if I'm gonna drive up or walk up, but maybe head back to that direction, explore around there. And then I'm gonna go to a local shop, get a couple supplies before we head out, and then I think I'll just start making my way towards Farewell Harbor to catch the ferry to Fogo Island. Or first, you know, I gotta look up the schedules, but I think that'll be the plan. Oh, I love that sound. Okay, not too bad. Gorgeous, gorgeous morning. Wow. Holy crap! That might be the strongest wind I've ever been in my entire life. I cannot feel my hands. Beautiful view. I don't know how any of the video turned out on the camera because I was in a hurricane trying to film it, but wow. But as you can see, I'm up here on the hill. I didn't drive all the way up. Didn't seem necessary. I don't think I'm gonna get a much better shot up there. Didn't take any photos, just got some video for you guys. I don't know, it's just too hectic right now for me to try to put together a photo, but I'm gonna go find the store, pick up a couple of supplies that I need. Since, you know, I've been away for a month now, I need a couple of things from the store. And then I'm gonna get gas, figure out the ferry schedule, and then head to the ferry. Let's get going. It's funny, there was another quad coming down as I was coming up this morning and just gave me the most weird, whacked out look ever. Like, what is this guy doing? I love it. I love it. But you know what? Even over all these rocks, over these bigger shelves, haven't scraped once yet. Knock on wood. So I'm pretty much done here in Twillingate. It's beautiful. I'd love to stay longer, but you know, we got to keep making progress. So gonna start making my way towards Farewell Harbor, which is where you catch the ferry to Fogo Island. It's about an hour-ish drive that the GPS is saying. It's currently just about 9 o'clock, so we'll be there around 10. So should be able to make that 11:30 ferry and head over to Fogo Island. Let's go. Alright, looks like I'm coming up to the ferry terminal now. What does it say? Fogo Island ferry vehicle traffic lineup to the right. Change island vehicle traffic. Okay, I gotta go right. So it is currently 10:30. The ferry's at 11:30. I hope I'm early enough. I have no idea really, but guess we'll find out. Looks like it's our turn. Hi there. Hi, for Fogo Island. 25.50. Departure is 11:30, correct? 11:30, yeah. Awesome. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, $25. It's a lot cheaper than the ferry to get to Newfoundland, that's for sure. This is with a vehicle too. That's pretty cheap. So I think the ferry ride is only approximately 45 minutes, so not too long, and that's all the way to Fogo Island. There is another island that I believe we stop at called the Change Islands in between, but I figured I might as well just do Fogo Island. No point in doing both. I mean, I could maybe stop there on the way back. I'll have to see, but yeah, now we just wait in line. 10:35, ferry's at 11:30, so now we got a bunch of time to kill. Alrighty, quick little washroom break. Doesn't look like the line's moved. I think we still got a lot of time to kill. It's currently only 10:45. Not leaving till 11:30. So this line right here that I'm in is for Fogo Island. That line is for Change Island, so they get loaded first because Change Island is first. So they get loaded on and then they go off first, and then we go all the way to Fogo Island. But just gonna head back to the car and wait to get loaded up. All right, there's the ferry coming in just now. It's almost 11, so we still got half an hour. I'm guessing they have to unload all the people that are on there currently. It looks like it's our turn to go. right, just got in the ferry. I'm all parked up. Gonna grab my stuff quickly and then I guess head deck side and see what's up there. Looks like this is the sitting area, the main sitting area. Got a little play area for the kids. Just came outside. Much faster loading and unloading compared to the Marine Atlantic one to get onto the island. Much faster. There's only about 30-40 cars on here. Turned into a nice day. Nice and clear out. The wind seems to be dying down a little bit, though it's still pretty windy. The water looks choppy, so I can tell this is gonna be fun. But shouldn't be too long. No 8-hour journey like the last one. Only about 45 minutes, an hour or so, depending on the weather. So now we just kind of hang out and explore, and let's check out this ferry. This is pretty sweet so far, actually. I think this is cooler than the big ferry. This is sweet. Oh, they got a nice sun deck up here too. Alrighty guys, just like that, we're departing from Farewell Harbor, taking off. In about 45 minutes to an hour, we should be at Fogo Island. So far I like this ferry experience a little bit more. It's smaller, you know, the people are super nice. I was just chatting with a nice gentleman on the sun deck. This is pretty sweet so far, and this thing is booking. It's super fast. Just look at this. But I'm just gonna enjoy the views and I guess wait till we get to Fogo Island. Alright, that's our first glimpse of Fogo Island. There she is, right there. Gonna be here for the next day or so. Okay, back in the car. That was super quick. I don't even think that was 45 minutes. It was maybe 30 minutes tops, but time to head to Fogo Island. Boat. Time to explore Fogo Island for a day or so. Let's go check it out. Well, I can now for sure say I'm on Fogo Island. I'm here in Seldom, I believe the little town is called. Nice little fishing village. So pretty much Fogo Island's tiny. There's one or two main roads and that's it. Well, pretty much one main road with a few branches. So I should be able to see every single location, or I'm almost guaranteed to see every single location that I have, that I want to see on the entire island today before the end of the day. But it'll pretty much just be, right now I'm gonna go see absolutely everything. There's like 5-6 spots, and then for sunset I can pick where I want to shoot, and then I can pick where I want to shoot for sunrise, and then maybe leave tomorrow sometime. That's kind of the plan, I think, right now. Just driving down this little side dirt road, looking for somewhere to park up for the night. It's not that time, but I just don't want to be scrambling after sunset. This doesn't say it's private property, and there's no number or no signs. So this might not be a bad spot because I'm right at the coast. Huh, look at this. This isn't too bad. Wow. Unfortunately, there is a house over there, so this might be private property after all, so I might have to find somewhere else to go. Let's see here. Oh, it's loose, but I'm making it. Slow down. I don't know. I don't think this is private property. I think it was just that one house. Now let me check this little crossing here to make it sure I can actually get through this. Alright, a little water crossing up ahead. It's very small, but I wanted to make sure it wasn't mud. Oh, hello there. This is nice. This could be a good camp spot for tonight for sure. Let's check this out. Oh yeah. I think I want to wake up to this view tomorrow. Okay, we got a camp spot down. That's good. All right, let's quickly check out the rest of this little trail to see if there's anywhere potentially better than this one spot, and then we will continue back onto the main road. Oh yeah. Oh, very loose. Oh, that's a big rock right there. Crawl over it. Okay, I think I'll stop right here. Now this is the camping spot. Let's check this out quickly to see how this looks. So this is where I'm parked. Not too bad. And this is the view. Pretty dang good if you ask me. Arm, if I am pronouncing or saying that correctly. I believe that is the proper name. I wish I could fly the drone to get you guys an overview of this. It's just such a cool, just an awesome feeling in this fishing village. It's just awesome here. But we're just gonna keep looking around and try and figure something out for sunset. Alright guys, so as you saw in some of the clips just before this, I am currently in Joe Bat's Arm. This video is going to look a little different, mainly because all the quote-unquote cinematic shots are on the camera, whereas mostly all the b-roll in my previous videos have been on my drone. But it is way too windy to get the drone out. It'll end up in a different country by the time it touches ground. So it's supposed to be like that all today. It's supposed to be like that all tomorrow. So no drone content today. It's all going to be just filming on the camera and the GoPro, and that's it. But I just wanted to have a little rant with you guys. I think I might have slightly touched on this in a previous video, but I wanted to kind of fully talk to you guys about this. So I don't know if these videos or if I come off as a little bit rushed or forced. The reason that it might, or at least that it kind of feels like that to me, is I feel kind of bad that I'm in such beautiful locations like I am right now. Fogo Island, the most aesthetically pleasing, like, coastal fishing village you could ever imagine. But I feel bad that I'm not getting good shots because, I feel bad that I'm not getting good shots, and I feel rushed because just the nature of the trip that I'm doing. And what I mean by that is I am traveling from Winnipeg to Newfoundland, but not straight. I have been stopping and seeing every place in between. So for me to try and get a good shot at every single location, I would have to spend multiple days at every single location. Because if you were to look at my best images from Winnipeg, if you were traveling to Winnipeg for photos, you would see all my crazy sunsets and all these crazy locations and amazing conditions. But that's because I live in Winnipeg and I've been shooting for years. When you search up Fogo Island and you look at the amazing images that come up, it's not people that come here for one day. It's people that have been coming here multiple times to get those shots and have had, weeks to look around this island to find good compositions. I only have one day here. I'm here today and I'm going to leave tomorrow morning after sunrise. So what are the odds that I'm going to have the right conditions, which I don't, because it's pure blue skies, there's no interesting clouds, nothing. It's bad conditions, it's extremely windy. So what are the odds that I'm going to come to any random one location for one day and get the good conditions to get good photos? Not very good. 90% of the time, for me to get a good shot, for example, here where I am now, I would have to come here and book a hotel for a week and stay here for a week to go around at every single nook and cranny and find all the interesting compositions. That's why most of the trip you've been seeing has been from the drone. Because a drone, I can park right here at the dock like I am now, put it up in the air, 10 minutes fly around, put it down, and I'm done. Now, is that kind of lazy? Absolutely, it is lazy. But that's just the reality. If I wanted to get shots with my camera, I would have to go drive around multiple days, wait for sunset, sunrise on multiple days, find the interesting compositions, and then I can maybe get a good shot after a couple days. Besides the odd place that I come to where I get there and it's just good conditions right off the bat and I can get a shot, that's rare. 90% of the time, like I said, I'm gonna come somewhere and it's gonna be bad conditions and I'll have to move on. So if I wanted to get an amazing shot at every single location, not with the drone, But with the camera, I would have to spend a week at every single spot. There's, I think we're on episode 17 now, or whatever it's been, of the Great Canadian Road Trip. So if I wanted to get a shot at every single place, I'm now on day 28. So 28 weeks it would take for me to get a good shot at every single place. I'm just seeing way too many places to try and get a good shot at every place. I don't have time. I don't have the money for that. It's unfortunate, but this trip is more of a general overview of all of Eastern Canada and not a specific look at any one place, because like I said, I don't have the time for that or the budget. But one day, if I have a place like this, for example, that I say this had a lot of potential, I can do a trip and come just here and spend a week or two here. So I hope that kind of gives you guys a little bit of insight to my thinking. So if, I don't know if anybody else was even questioning, you know, the lack of images, who knows, but it's something I wanted to get off my chest, because I do feel bad that I'm not getting good images. It's just not going to be possible for me to get good images everywhere, but we'll get a few. Tonight, because it is clear, maybe I'll get some astro, who knows, but yeah, hope you guys can understand. That's all. Alright, so I was trying to find a good overlooking view of the area, because obviously I don't have a drone, and that's what I typically use to get my overviews. You know, that first park up area that I went up to, that I drove all the way down that beaten path and did that mild off-roading to get to, it's a nice view, but it's down a valley at the coast. I wanted to be up on one of the big hills. And I saw this radio tower here, and I figured there had to be a trail, and there was a pretty rough trail, but I made it up. Check out this view, guys. So that town that you just saw way in the distance over there, that is Tilting. That is the last location that I have pinned, and that's the last location to see actually in all of Fogo Island, at least that I know about. I looked over the entire satellite map of the island. There's only so much to see. I've driven down pretty much every road, gone to every little town. So once we go over there, that'll be it. Then just wait for sunset and figure out where I want to shoot. Okay, as you can see here, we are now in Tilting. I drove down from that radio tower, and it's not super windy here. Like, it's pretty windy, but because of the hill that we were just on, this area is a little sheltered. So I'm gonna very quickly throw the drone up just to see what it's like. This might be a bad idea, but I'm gonna try. And then yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit more looking around the area, but other than that, that's pretty much it for Fogo Island for places to see. Tilting was the last place, so if I see anything else that's interesting, obviously I'll show you guys. If not, then it'll pretty much just be hanging out until sunset. this is a pretty nice spot just to hang out. You know, I typically like to hang out in areas where there aren't other people. I like to be alone in places that, you know, I don't have to worry about somebody sneaking up on me. So coming back to the radio tower, gonna just drive up here. Has a nice view, and believe it or not, it has the best data connection in the entire island. Guess that's what you get being right beside a radio tower. So just gonna meander my way up this very rocky, ruddy trail, and then maybe have a quick snack, and then hang out till sunset. And then for sunset, I might end up just going back down to tilting, but we'll have to see. So I was up on the radio tower, but I was thinking about it. I don't really want to drive this trail to the coast area that I found in the dark. It's pretty hardcore, to be honest. So decided I would just come here now. And I didn't really have anywhere good in mind to shoot sunset near the, you know, tilting or Joe Bat's Arm. So I figured, you know what, this is sunset view off the coast of all those rocky cliffs that are down this road. Might as well just go there and check it out now. And there was that cabin, so I don't think it's private property, but if I'm gonna have a problem if somebody's there now, I'd rather have it now so I have time to find somewhere else for sunset rather than get there late, have a problem, and then it's nighttime. So let's just go now, shoot over the cliffs there, and then kind of just camp tonight, and that'll be it. And then probably just shoot there for sunrise too. Also, it is gonna be clear tonight. It's the sky's clearing up. Gonna be a good last chance for some Milky Way before the moon starts coming out again, because we're coming out of a new moon. So wouldn't mind getting some Milky Way from this location, because this is actually perfect for Milky Way, this spot. So let's go. Well, made it to the park up. As you can see, beautiful sunset view here. Super, like extremely windy, so it's gonna be another struggle to get some astro here, but the Milky Way core should rise somewhere in that general direction, so could have some potential. I ended up getting a good shot that day when I was up at Bottle Cove on Sunset Rock, and it was just as windy as this. So you know, I'm pretty hopeful I can maybe get something. And you know, I'm gonna actually get out right now and start shooting, because with all these waves crashing and everything, I think I can maybe get a shot here. And I'm kind of glad I decided to come here. This is, you know, I was struggling to find anything interesting to shoot in you know, the small towns there. They're so beautiful, but it would just take so much time to walk around every possible composition to find one I'm happy with. This, you know, there's nobody around. It's just beautiful rocky cliff shoreline. So I'm gonna hang out here, have an awesome place to camp, and I'm gonna get some shots right now. Let's go. Find the spots that nobody else goes to, because do you see anybody else around? I sure don't. Oh, this is such an awesome spot. Now this is the best park up again. It is bloody cold, guys. I'm about to break out the winter jacket. I got a bunch of layers on right now. It is very, very windy, but you know what? Like I said in one of the previous clips, I love this. This, where I am now, this is what I love. I love going to popular locations and finding spots that only 1% of people know about. And this is like a local spot. I guarantee you this is not a spot that any tourist knows about. Just like when I went to the Cabot Trail, found an awesome park up, just like in Twillingate the other day when I found that awesome park up, and now today where I found an awesome park up. I'm not afraid to go off the beaten path, and this is far off the beaten path. This is, I mean, just look at these views. They speak for themselves. I feel like I'm in paradise right now. I actually just had to move my car back from where I was over there, back farther this way up onto the hill, because I came in and I'm like, what's all over my windshield? And I realized I'm getting misted by straight salt water, so that's not great for the rust. So I moved back, and now I think I should be okay. Well, that is it for sunset. It is fully gone down now. It's starting to get dark, and the wind is just rocking the car. So I just noticed in the in the time-lapse videos you just saw before this of sunset that you can clearly see how dirty the windscreen is on the car. I'm just getting blasted by the water from the mist. It's probably sustained 50-55 km/h winds with gusts upwards of 70 to 80. Like, it's blow you over kind of weather. So there is a little bit of cloud in the sky, which is kind of concerning for Astro, but I got 2 hours to kill anyways, so I'm just gonna hang out here around 7:45, 8 o'clock. We'll take a peek to see what the night sky is looking like. So it's almost 8 o'clock. I have the camera outside right now just doing a time-lapse video, but I'm not super hopeful actually for anything in terms of Astro tonight, which is unfortunate because I was hoping I was gonna get something good, but doesn't look like it's gonna be the case. The clouds are rolling in. I'm gonna see if they pass. I'll wait here a little bit longer, but if not, I guess we'll just get going. Alrighty guys, I was just outside for a good 20-30 minutes. The clouds eventually passed. I went out and the Milky Way was nice. Man, there's no light pollution when you're on the coast like this. It's indescribable. No photo or video will do justice to what I could see with my eyes. I mean, you see better with the camera, but just being here in person and being under the globe of stars is just such an incredible view. I for sure got one shot in this one narrow little chiseled out crack in the rock where the waves were just crashing in, and I for sure think that's gonna turn out. I mean, cross my fingers, who knows, I'll put it on the laptop and maybe I messed something up, I don't know. I didn't stay out there too long. The wind is ridiculous, it's freezing, but for sure, I think I got one shot I'm happy with, maybe a few other. There is some faint aurora on the northern horizon over there. Could get better, but I'm not gonna stick around for it. It's nothing special right now, but I'm glad I sticked around and waited for the clouds to get out of here, and I'm pretty happy with hopefully that one shot. I may have got a few others, and honestly, even if I didn't get a shot, just being here and seeing these stars with my eyes is incredible. Currently, you know, it's 9:30, it's late, it's dark. I'm just gonna hang out here. I just pulled, the coast was over there. I drove around this hill right here, so I'm sheltered from the wind, so I'm not getting battered all night. And I'm just gonna park up here and I'll wake up here for sunrise, and then we're already close to the ferry because sunrise isn't till about 8 a.m. and the ferry leaves at 10. If I don't make it to that ferry, I'll be stuck here till 2. So this is only about a 10-20 minute drive to the ferry. So I'll just shoot sunrise here if there is anything to shoot, and then in the morning we'll carry on. I mean, this is a nice place to wake up, so I'm not too mad about it. So you all have yourself a good night. Cheers.